Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little bit. I've been trudging around in Once Human, doing all I can to do up stuff since I started the server for Phase 4, I think it was. Phase 3. So, yeah. 2 weeks behind. Had to do some catch-up stuff. That whole locked-in bullshit. Been going about things. I streamed this before, I think that was back last week. Not too much has changed. General build is just the shrapnel build. And today, probably just fishing. I don't know if it's something with the mold. Maybe it's something. Who knows? Alright, let's... Who's those things also... Sorry, something caught my eye after I posted on Twitter. Seems that Taiga guy is back spotlight with the old allegations coming up against him. Reno V. Noxtaku. Both scumbags in their own. I don't even have any particular love for Taiga Hole. There is just... Damn, that stuff's just... I wonder if this stems off the whole bullshit with Moist Critical and bullshit with him that happened recently. Because I know that stuff is, read that stuff's circulating wherever Nux managed to weasel his way onto Moist Critical, one of Moist Critical's videos, or else streams. Didn't know that they talked about the whole Tigaholic, Bongo Tiger, Bungo Taiga time. Some reason the fucking Paris Olympics stuff is being brought into mix of stuff too. Hey, Kenny Lee. Yeah, been busy with this game, just trying to do catch up and stuff, and then not feeling worn out between doing catch up on this game working on my own regular full-time job and parenting stuffs. Those latter two take bigger portion of my time than the gaming stuffs usually. But got sidetracked reading about the whole Tyga situation that's going on right now. Guess got deplatformed again over the old allegation. Yeah, still breathing. Hard to put me down. Oh yeah, my kiddo and I got something. He ended up having like the stomach flu to start off with, and then it broken down to pretty much a cough, almost like mine, but his sounds a little bit wetter than mine. So I've just been treating and making sure he has plenty of fluids and something good. He actually fell asleep early, and I was feeling under the weather, so I took a nap. Okay. Thanks. I've been doing it solo for the last 8, almost 9 years now. The joys of single dadding. Oh yeah, whole Tagaholic situation sucks. Poor asshole's been getting drugged through the mud for what feels like years now. Doesn't help that assholes like Nuxtaku and Marina VT blew the situation out without any good solid evidence. Just the way things be. Either way, enough of that. Go and do some fishing. Also, this one thing that I was super happy to get. Did not expect her to be a deviant the game that you get, and all from this getting this from a endgame. Yay, Kenny. I forget. Ammo count. And expect to be fighting anything while fishing. But might as well make that's out. Actually, I have a particular chest that I use for ammo. It's 4,000 ammo. Another 16,000 in. Add louder than you. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Food on it. Nope. Gun here. Stuff. Thanks, we won't. Hey. Clearly now the taco's gone. Nom nom. Plushie in the box. This one? Yeah, actually it'd be easier. Think field guide. Vacation archive. There we go. This is the one that you get to get Mitsuki here base for a bit. Yeah. I like having her out. What I usually run around with though is this fella because he heals. A lot of people don't like to pay attention to their health whenever they're doing stuff sometimes, so I just drop that down, so not dealing with running over to revive somebody. Overall, I'd say whenever I started getting the mushroom guys here, I got 2 of them now. It's really helpful for getting stuff done with farming. Got her from doing Prime Wars. Also got this atomic snail. This one's okay, it's just his hit detection sort of sucks. Be better off using either the butterfly, which you start off with, or else getting this jellyfish from doing a little like PvP event thing, but you get, as it sounds, it's a PvP thing, so you gotta worry about other players. And a lot of it's like situational awareness sort of stuffs. Because the game's got a shitload of like one-shot builds that really sucks. Turbo Race Snail. Nah, that's the Atomic Snail, which I forget what the hell it even does. I think it produces a material that you can use for building something. That little leaper, Frog the Leaper, which produces 2 useful materials. One is a universal bait, which I'm going to be using today for stream here for fishing, and then the other material is used for making a potion thing, or serum, or whatever you want to call it, that makes it so you jump higher, which can be very helpful, especially at the Prime Wars. This one I like, but that doesn't really do stuff that I can't do myself. Huh. A much slower process that gains me materials that I already get on my own plenty enough. I do find it amusing, like this stupid thing here, the atomic lighter. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but it produces stuff for making explosives. Then another deviation they can get is pretty much a bowl of chicken soup. So I think it might be better to say maybe like ramen is what it's more like, but it helps you make actually one of the better food items in opposition to the gingerbread house, which just bowl of soup. The gingerbread house gives you materials. It's breadcrumbs or cookie crumbs that you use to transform into like a random object that the enemy NPCs will actually like ignore for the most part. Fetch a lot bunny. I've only got one. No, I think I've got two of these actually. It's pretty helpful. Collect seeds and random plants for you. The bee, I've had Buzzy Bee out since like I got it. I've only been able to get my hands on one. The spawn location, like close to the questing areas, so a lot of new to mid-range players will just pick them up while they're in the middle of questing, and I don't feel like world jumping just to find another damn one. I'll check the spots on occasion whenever I'm going through there trying to find stuff. Person. Oop. Oh yo. There you go. Oh yo. Yeah. It pollinates your crops, give you a chance to get a deviant version of that crop, which has two good things to it. One, that shit doesn't expire like the regular crops will after you've harvested them. And two, deviant stuff is used for epic and legendary dishes. This guy I've only kept out.
Oh, fuck. That's right, we killed Jib.
Because But just going over the different details. How you been enjoying the game, Crundle? I think I saw you jumped into this.
Okay, where is it? There wasn't.
Hey, yeah, so like
I made a torch, but where'd it go?
this you get
I don't know,
from
where did it go?
beginning of the game
On the phone?
essentially. First
Mm.
boss, second
But
boss,
I just.
You left the
oh,
game.
wait, no, I had
third
it back
boss, fourth boss, and fifth boss. I see a lot of people use this one, though I've never actually used. These two are producers. These ones come from fishing, so I expect to have probably a shit ton of these by the time I'm done doing the fishing challenges going on right now. really put into it at the moment. Playing with the crew is fun. Ah, alright. But I have, I think, 3 or 4 of these out right now for upping energy. Well, power supply. Disco ball. Nutcracker, which is supposed to help with base defense, but I haven't actually seen the asshole do anything yet. The beavers. I got a load of these. Base turner, which is helpful if you run around with a crew. It produces material that you can use to summon your teammates. Diggy boy. This is one that everybody likes to get in the beginning also, since he mines up stuff randomly. Haven't used her yet, but she's supposed to like increase your movement speed and stuff, and also can be used to produce whatchamacallit, like jump pads. Yeah, Black Boy. Snow globe. It makes material that lets you make snowballs, but I find it funny if you look close enough, you can see that the snow actually comes out the top of the damn globe. Mushroom guy. I have yet to actually use these, but essentially you just have no stairs in your house and you just use these to get between floors. This guy took a little bit of trying to get. You got to do refinery stuff to get them, but you can actually make decoys around your base. Hey, Shell. How you doing? Hopefully you got to get home here soonish. Hope also you've been feeling well as well. Mm.
Oh no. No.
First time I got this one, it was sort of annoying trying to get it. Part of a quest thing.
Oh no.
But,
I'm stuck.
then afterwards I found 2 of them just like whenever I was running around. I'm guessing this one like debuffs or something with the enemies. I haven't used it at all. Froggy Boy helps out with the refinery stuffs. Shattered Maiden you can get from doing refinery stuff as well. She debuffs enemies. Mini Wonder, only got 1 of these. That was from a quest. But supposedly its ability is it'll suck up bullets from enemies and help reload your weapon, which I'm wondering if that could be good for sustained DPS. Extra dimensional kitty that you can find at most towns. Orb lightning, which is supposed to be good for home-based defense, but it turns out to be completely useless for Prime Wars, where turrets are a big thing. This little fella I haven't used too much, but he's supposed to also be helpful for DPS stuffs. This one I found, first time I found it was whenever I was randomly just doing whenever I was doing a side quest, and then found 1 or 2 other ones just running around the world, but collects materials and stuff. Hunter Bunny is another one that I know a lot of people want. Well, Lethal Rabbit, because it collects meat and also rawhide, which is used for making a lot of equipment. Artisan's Touch. This one used to be a really big one for people to get because in Endgame, the bosses and stuff will drop some of the legendary equipment that right now all you can do is like just save up Starcrum and buy them from the shop, or else roll. Yeah, I have a decent bit, but I'm still missing a few. Some of which I'm not even sure if they're in the PvE stuff. Like I know the Pyro Dragon, which is basically a red version of this one, is supposedly something you can get in PvE, but I've yet to see it drop. Another one called Mr. Wish, which is very low drop rate, or else they took it out of PvE and it was accidentally in PvE. There's one called Mr. Teddy. Then there's also one called Pup Buddy, which is like a balloon animal. It looks like a balloon animal. But yeah, that's one thing that sucks is some of these are PvP only, and I don't like running PvP. Like I've done the PvP event thing in this game to get the jellyfish one, but I didn't enjoy it. I don't enjoy PvP. Entities, I know I'm still missing some of these for like a lot of the times I run across something, I'm probably just gonna flat out kill it. Wolf, bear, don't know what the hell the last thing would be for that. All the different vulture types, all the Rosetta types. I'm just missing some random ass ones that I don't like fighting these ones. I've yet to see it actually attack me back. There is the 5th dungeon boss is one of these, but she will kick your ass if you are not careful. I'm just wondering what these last 3 are that, because I've participated in the Prime Wars stuffs all the way up to Nightmare difficulty. I've fought Manibus, which is like the current big bad, I guess you could call it. Not showing on the list. Got the personnel stuff here. Another thing that like gets me where, like I know I'm missing something. That's this is part of what I'm doing here. These are all things I have not caught yet. So there is a seasonal goal to catch 22 fish. It seems there's 24 total. And I found a list on Reddit, but I compare and contrast. Yeah, I already marked off pike, largemouth black bass, longnose gar, mackerel. That off. That carp. Oh, that's actually an uncommon one. Regular carp. There's also a big head carp, it seems. This. That's a rare one, which we got before. Guppy. Data. Further down. Outdoor fishing event. Fishing event. Sunfish. Might come from wherever I first tried getting the electric eel. Oh, I actually did get a big head carp at some point too. I know that. Looking like I knocked out most of the uncommon ones, just the rarer ones. That one is a rare one. Fish. Ania is actually one of the epic ones for saltwater. Carp is fresh. Well, actually, it seems like the only epic one for freshwater. At least salmon, trout, marijuana, Oscar, barracuda for the regular fishing stuff, and then fishing event. Get the last. So I guess we could go do saltwater, because that only has one epic left, and that's the barracuda. Nice one. Search. People have gotten barracuda. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Something really specific. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it looks like we're just hunting for barracuda. Alright. Check my. I also put my seeds away. I see people are doing the Prime War. Ah, they actually got the Dry Valley one done. I tried participating in that this morning, but yeah, people were still learning shit, and I ended up blowing through about 150 missiles and 2 level 2 Gatling turrets. Lag just horrific with the Prime Wars. I would love to do them, but I don't know if I'm just losing the ammo or what, but there's a problem with a few things. Like, using your deviations causes lag. Using throwables like Molotovs or grenades cause lag. Building in the middle of the war causes lag. The event actually running causes lag. So it's an extreme test of patience. And I leave one of these up in my base so that I can just dismantle it and take it to a war. As the materials will go right into my inventory. These are much lighter than these, which you need to have in your inventory to be able to shoot the turrets. Well, the Gatling can't. I made these up before I laid down for taking a nap. They don't take a really long time to make. The materials can be a pain in the ass whenever you first hit like level 50 and you want to try to get into these things. But after so long, it just becomes a matter of having enough steel. Got plenty of premium fuel from doing refineries, which I'd say is probably the best way to get premium fuel. As you're always getting between what seems to be like 4 to 20 from doing one. Where they at? One of these passes. You can also do these ones too. These other ones are for Rosetta facilities, whenever you're going through places looking for mystical chests. They'll be locked behind a door thingy that has a little console that you got to use these cards to open. But these permits are probably, I'd say, are the best and fastest way to farm up a lot of acid, premium fuel, and stardust at the same time. You can also get a decent bit of these, the Eclipse Cortexes, which are used once a week, and you don't use only 40 of them, essentially, to cap out, and then you get 4,000 star crumb. There are specific builds that you can build now, but almost all of them require something from like this shop that you use the star crumb with, or you can also go to the Make-A-Wish thing, which will have several other ones other than just this one. If you're just starting off, get through a single one of these, you need about 10,000 of them. Get all 20, and then it resets. I've essentially just went through all those because I don't have any specific thing that like is close to like any good gun that's close to being like maxed out. I think I was using this one for a Frost Vortex build before, which was decent, but it's a SMG. Its range is not super great. See the range? No? At 21. Right now I'm running a shrapnel build using this one, which is probably the best. No, I don't think this one would be like the highest stars I've got on a weapon, on a legendary weapon. Yep. But as you can see, the range on this is 75, which is very helpful for a lot of situations. A lot of bosses don't really want to be close range with. Don't have any legendary snipers. Got the legendary one of the legendary LMGs. Don't use it at all because I don't have like a burn set up yet, but about mid-range on that one. Don't have the legendary crossbow. I managed to get the recurve bow, which I run as my secondary. Tempted to just try to flat out buy the grenade launcher here, because I know that's sort of like a secondary you can try using for Prime Wars, but there's an issue with reloading. Reloading any weapon, it seems, whenever you are reloading in the Prime Wars, it's so laggy. It will show that you do the full reload animation, the bar goes all the way up. I've watched my ammo go to what's max at the time for a magazine, and then I'll shoot like 2 or 3 bullets, and then I'll have to reload again. And I think it just eats up my damn ammo. And the worst part of it is, part of getting the rewards for Prime Wars is there's several different things you can do for Prime Wars for getting rewards, but the biggest one that everybody goes for is damage, because it's easiest. And you've got to do a set amount of damage to a boss to hit those milestones for that. There's also doing damage to the boss's shield, which is what you need the biomass missiles for. Other ways that you can get points in Prime Wars is healing people, but the only thing that you can use to heal people right now is a Deviant, which is that gel wall thingy that I got. The festering gel. But as I said earlier, bringing out Deviants causes lag, so I attempt to not use it. Building is another way to putting up defenses that end up being destroyed, essentially, is another way that you can do get points in Prime Wars. But a lot of the people that build shit for these Prime Wars don't bother to clear this stuff away afterward. They just up and fuck off. And the field is not wiped after a Prime War either. All the stuff that people built previously will still be there. No legendary blueprints that we can get yet, but this is probably the only tab that I've got all the weapons for the blueprints, and I just got a crap ton of French BP, so I've got that 4-star, but everything else is just 1 or 2-star. 2-star fish. And I know the frozen northern pike is used by a lot of people. I like using the stun baton though. Have a little bit of a mix up in what's actually out there. Part of me wants to use a burn build for running around, but then I'm concerned with Prime Wars how Molotovs I know cause a lot of lag because of the fire particles. Will that do the same with the Prime Wars? I don't want to end up being a hindrance not only to myself but to others while trying to do such a massive thing. So yeah, yeah, a decent bit of stuff unlocked, worked on. But honestly, it's like if I were to go with meta builds, I'm missing a good bit of the things that are used. Like I know Shelterer set is used for a Frost Vortex build. I forget if it's used for a Shrapnel as well. It seems like the biggest ones right now are Frost Vortex and Shrapnel. I don't have the chest for that. I'm actually running a 3-piece Renegade right now. Don't have any epic pants. Well, any legendary pants. I've got Renegade gloves, but I don't have... Like, the best I could get with the Shelterer is 2-piece. Which, I think you need to have that 3-piece for getting things started with the build. But, yeah. Oh no, I could get 3-piece. Got the head mask and the gloves. Boots. Yeah, I could get 3-piece. Having 4-piece would be best. Alright, got a few cosmetics. I like to run around with pretty much 3 of the hunter spider top. I like these gloves. Basic hat. Got the Starbreeze backpack on, since got that from the battle pass. Hey, aye.
Boop.
Oop. So, what do you think of the new free heist thingy for
I guess I'll do mine too. Oh, hello.
Payday 3?
Where's my suit? Where's my suit? No! My suit killed me!
Taco? No. That's actually a, that deviant is called Festering Gel. So, it's the remnants of a boss, essentially. I have to say, huh? So they managed 6 clears of the nightmare stuff. Good. Yeah, my little gel dude I keep with me a lot because he heals up. No problem with the shout out. And I'm surviving for now. And today they just had the new phase startup. This shot up sort of quickly this morning, but then it slowed down a whole lot. I think whenever I signed off several hours ago, like around 2 EST, and it's 10:38 right now. But around like 2 is at like 10.3%. Now it's only at 14. I think they've been centering on trying to do, a lot of people on my server have been trying to do the Prime War. The Manabus Close Encounter is sort of easy to do. It gives you an idea of how to do the Nightmare Prime War when it comes down to weak spots for the Manabus, which is these little flower things on the arms. But the thing with the Nightmare Prime War is you're dealing with the bosses from the regular Prime Wars before, so from easy to pro difficulty. But they don't have their wipe mechanics to them. You just burn down their shield using biomass missiles, and then you kill them. When they die, they'll drop a silver plasma missile thing, and got to pick that. Whoever picks that up has to get on a Gatling gun and shoot that at Manabus, which its shield is only damaged by those. So basically, you burn down burn down boss from previous versions of the Prime War. Pick up missile, try to get on a turret, which can be quite the pain in the ass with how laggy it gets. Shoot one of the tentacles, because there will be 3 tentacles down. And they each have their own shield, and they each have their own health bar. You shoot the tentacle, then go back to killing another one of the mini bosses, well, one of the bosses. Repeat the cycle over and over until you burn down the shield on one of the tentacles, and everybody DPS's that thing down. And then repeat the cycle for the other 2, and then you win. But it just gets so damn laggy. I bet if the lag wasn't so bad, I would have gotten this done earlier in the day here for the Nightmare Prime War. So I just said sort of like, fuck it. Kiddo laid down because he's not feeling too hot. He's still sleeping actually. And figured whenever I came back on here tonight, instead of frustrating myself with the lag from doing Prime Wars, I'll bother doing something else, and actually gonna do this right here. 22 types of fish, 4 different ones. I think 3 others I can get from fishing events. Or 5 others I can get from the fishing event, actually. If there's no fishing event going on whenever I get done with bullshit in here, I'm gonna head to Seaside to try to get myself a barracuda, which would be the last saltwater fish that I need to. Which sadly is an epic one, so it's probably going to be a hit. Then afterwards, all I got left are freshwater fish. But mainly want to try to knock some of these out so I can get up to that 1030 to get the 2200 star chrome and the avatar frame. A lot of this, whenever the new phase popped over, I'd already done. This was done. This was done. This was done, and this was done because I was already equipped it for doing endgame stuff, which basically you want a level 10, a plus 10 weapon and plus 6 armor to begin with. I'm not even sure how I actually managed to do this much damage with deviations. I haven't used many combat related ones. Have 5 or more working in territory at once. That's easy if you use electric eels for your power generators. Definitely got 25. I think this one was supposedly bugged, but you could find activity or energy rating one at level 5 now. Somehow got that one knocked out as well. Well, that's probably from earlier in the season. Hi, Emma. How you feeling? Just going over some of the shit. Actually spent the first like hour here bullshitting stuff more than doing things. Seems some of the people
Discard reactors show all
have
the
actually
things-
managed to get the
all
nightmare
the things you got for it.
version of Prime War done.
What?
I don't know about soloing this. I can probably do it, but at the same time, I lack confidence. Under 20 minutes, this could be possible with a team that actually has cleared it before, knows what the hell to do. Difficult. Wait, what's difficult? Which? Am I getting the 5/5s? This one I think is doable. This one I'm not confident in. It's Prime War's biggest issue is the lag rate. Thinking about it, I don't think I've even died to anything in the Prime War except for when I was too close to the explosion radius for the Ravenous Hunters big missile like wipe mechanic thing. It seems the explosion from whenever you shoot it enough to blow it up has a radius that will still knock you on your ass. And I happened to be too close, so because I went down, but then like a lot of the people that were around me did not. So. Already done 75k to Manibus. This is only the Manibus for the Prime Wars, the one that's out and about for the public event. They can giant solo mode without being critically injured. I think I've only beaten Forsaken Giant like 3 times. 2 of those I went down on. So. And there's ads. Bah. Guessing these other ones unlock as you play more for the current year by completing season. I got this actually set up in my Eternal Land area. It looks nice. I'm wearing the emblem, and I think also using the word. But I've done this successfully. Prime War doesn't seem to contribute a whole lot for some reason. I personally think that could contribute like a couple points. But I have a feeling that as long as everything keeps up steam, we're probably going to get through all 100% of this. So that'll be an easy 7,500 star crumb for everybody. Alright, so it's clear. We're here, Mr. Froggy. And I need universal bait for my fishing. No, I don't. Okay. Fishing. Make these. Still over 800. I put my fish. Get food out. Take 5 of these. Gotta have grenades while fishing. Gotta have. Yeah. Alright, this is all inland. Fresh water. Okay, so Nightmare's the end of it. Does it to Pro 1 actually say in this? Crate also grants also contains Frontier Access Permit, grants access to Prime War. So yeah, regular old Prime War. I'd like to get them cleared just to get the Star Crumb at least. I don't really give a damn about the loot at the moment, because once wipe comes in another week or two, all this stuff's gonna be gone. And calibrations disappear too, which, yeah, I got a shitload of those. This will be gone. I think this stays. Whatever has the link, I think, is what stays. These will be gone. These will be gone. This stuff will stay. Which, I don't know why they didn't disappear from the inventory, because some of these are quest items. These are a quest item. Quest item, I think it is. Definitely quest item, definitely quest item. This one. These are for, well, this for changing what your character looks like. So, and this one's like dying stuff. These two quest items. This is from the PvP thing, which only thing I'm interested in with the PvP thing is I need 10,000 of these for getting a skin for the motorcycle. I'm happy to see that the mod parts, armor mod parts, are So, good to have those. All this trash will disappear. Sadly, all my deviants are going to... Well, deviations are going to disappear, except for maybe... Butterfly's Emissary there. Which is like bare bones, 1-1. I wish there was a way to upgrade these, instead of just getting a load of them. Got lots of electric eels from fishing. Gonna probably get even more from fishing. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and get a 5-5 electric eel. But I wouldn't mind being able to condense them into a better one with hopefully deviation traits that don't suck. Or else being able to start up a new season with a better Butterfly's Emissary. That'd be cool. All the rest of these are going to be disappearing, and then God knows how many there might be in next season. All this gear that I ground out, that's going to disappear. Supposedly all your mods stay. Cradle reset. All your blueprints stay though. So technically once I get the materials, I could be running around with a legendary assault rifle. So it'll only be what I can make up to, which would be like tier 1. Same for your armor, same for the blueprints with that. All these mods, I think, stay, I read. So I don't have to do a whole lot of farming with getting these, but I don't have any, I don't think I have any mods that would be considered the quote-unquote perfect mod to have for build X, Y, or Z. Like any game that involves RNG with stuff like this, I've always had horrible luck with. But if it's stuff that you can actually build up to be better, I can eventually get there. And of course your cosmetic stick. Well, then all this will be gone. Darkrum stays. Energy link disappears, but they're nice enough to make it so that I think it's here, yeah. Phase 6, as long as you have, I think it's 390,000 energy link, you'll be able to buy all these Darkrum crates. So once season 6 drops, I'll be able to buy them all. Got all these because why not? Also having the big thing that I wanted was this, the upgraded bed. Actually, the type of bed you have affects how quickly you recover whenever you sleep in it. Compared to like the regular bed that you start off with, that everybody starts off with, this one does much, like I get health and sanity back much faster. I've done a few of these, which all I was really interested in was this mask. That was it. And it took a few tries to get the mask. I can get this from doing workshop defense. Don't care about Molotovs, don't care about grenades. At most, I care about either of these for whenever I'm doing the dungeons and there's like destroyable walls or burnable bramble. Activators, I've got a shitload of those. Mag tokens. I think I used those for buying what's active right now. But the rest of this I don't really care about. Cheeky breaky. I don't use an axe, I don't use that weapon. Like a mask. boots. Those are okay. Decided to buy the theme. Might save up and get the name card. I don't know about getting statue. Seems like a shitload to get still. That's seems like we don't have to worry about any more season goals after we get done with 5 here. Let's see. Not sure what the hell Crystal Gen are. Fuko's marks. Those are from Stellar Planula. It's nice to see those are saved. Sproutlets already talked about. Blueprints, blueprint fragments, weapon accessories and mods. Fashion cosmetic, etc. Furniture formulas. Including those that are unlocked by Mimetic. Big bad boss. Tacos. This is one thing I don't get. Main story and side story progress are saved through the wipe. Then how the hell are we gonna like level up again? Do they expect us just to do like dungeon grind? Essentially? Get up and level again? And I do expect there to be some new story for each season. But it took a lot to get from 1 to 50. Oh, that's fine, Kenny. Seasons, so yeah, you lose all your armor, your weapons, ordinary resources.
Drip, drip. Best bring your water bottle. Best bring your water bottle. At a high rate, you should hydrate, cause I wanna gyrate.
This is where like stuff feels sort of misleading or not explained well enough. Map and settlement exploration will be wiped, but your main story and side story stop. Cat walking around with a toy mouse yelling away. Look at me. See what I did. And I know it's a toy mouse, not a real mouse, because it's blue. But yeah. And of course, stupid. Alright, now build all in. Go over to the east side, start doing Ishin. Good spot that I probably wouldn't be. Teleport to Amon's place. We'll pee on everything while we're there. Ah! This to Amon base. Here, let's turn it. rock. A little like a. Oh my. Little happy bounce pad for fun. Lots of chest. Alright. So, therapy camp. Multiple. Yep, seawater. How many? Teaching. I just noticed that the reading is at 100 here. Be sort of funny to get the barracuda in like first catch. Not just sardine. Going insane while fishing. That's doesn't look too much like. Might be. No. Probably is a barracuda. Sort of pain in the ass figuring out the fishing. Sardine. I'll mainly end up probably using these for making fish for a food source that doesn't run out, doesn't expire. Come on. For sardine. Locked in with the fishing. Like you see the other types of fish spawning. One thing that's annoying is even if you... Oh, there's mackerel now. Even if you reel in to avoid like getting fish that you don't want, you lose the bait. I've got plenty to work with for trying to get the... Been this fucking... Okay, king size mackerel. Sardine. Looks like people are still doing the nightmare. I don't feel like doing those right now. The flag is just too frickin' mackerel. Well, we're getting more than just sardines. I'm hoping that as the seasons come and go, things will get better with the whole lag issue Prime War. Because for PvE servers, the Prime War stuff is definitely a big end game. Oh, hey, electrocute. And you don't get anything from letting them go either. You don't get your bait back. Fucking hate it. Goes flat out. Empty bars. Sometimes it just does that, just fucking flat out. You're not catching that fish no matter what. Oh, there's employee. I know employee from a few dungeons. They're pretty good. But doing Falcon first and then here. Too busy looking at break already. I might go to do the night. Problem is, I'm not sure if 45 missiles would be enough helpful for. The lag just sucks so bad. Truly hoping that it gets ironed out a bit more, either by the next phase or else by the time Prime Wars open up next season. Now is another good one. He's been organizing the nightmare stuff since the start of the day here, it seems. As far as I can tell, there is one other streamer on here that I don't really care to socialize with at all, to be honest. Just, I don't know, it sort of gives me like Tectone vibes, or whatever the hell that guy's name was that got big off of bullshit with Genshin Impact first, and then he ended up getting divorced and joined in the whole debauchery of that bullshit with Twitch letting up on its nudity rules, or whatever you want to call it. The only time I've ever seen or interacted with the PTV guy on it has just been like fucking advertising, essentially. I like to avoid people like that. You may have it. Break the. Fuck was the line going? It was like up in the air. That sucks. I think we had a barracuda there, but another big mackerel that use. Oh lordy, they're coming. Hey JP. Didn't sound like the matches were going too hot.
Midnight. Hi. It's been so long. I'm so happy to see you. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Great thing.
I'm just killing everyone mid.
Let's go.
Wait, let me ace.
New
Hey,
kill
GP.
leader, and I got it. Hi, Hansu.
They're on me. I can hear them.
I'm actually
Let me
about
ace.
to, I was gonna end. Yeah, let's go. Ooh.
They're both A. They're both A.
On
I'll try to get them.
Oh, but thank you so much. And we won, look. Yeah.
Don't beat me, poop. Spam con stuff. So back to fishing we go. Might do a Nightmare Prime War just to wrap things. Spent so much time bullshitting tonight about like game. Bit of a fighter here. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Of course, some stupid mackerel. Oh yeah, JP. I actually completely missed that happening. Then again, it was just lurking. God, the fishing in this really needs to be playing better with how they. Oh yeah. Oh, at least it wasn't stream crashing and nobody telling you about it. Ah. Like it's an electrocute. Yep, electrocute. Definitely gonna collect just not getting a 5/5 out of any. That's probably a mackerel or a sardine. Unless I got really stupid lucky with a barracuda that decided to come at me. Oh, Yeah, welcome back from it. Hey, yeah, JP, I remember way back whenever I was first starting to stream and using the Xbox and shit, and would have stuff like my stream just die and wouldn't get any notifications or. Problem was like the app stuff on a Xbox for Twitch was very janky. Like, people think that the mobile version of Twitch sucks. They've never used the fucking console version. I'm not just saying that just for the Xbox version. The PlayStation version probably just as annoying. But yeah, I've had like streams just die, and back then like nobody watched. I didn't have any lurkers, I didn't have anything. I'd be lucky if I got up to 1 viewer. But back then all I did was just stream World of Tanks while I was playing that. Keep myself on the same sleep schedule that I needed for work. But yeah, it would suck. Like, I'd go to check, see if the video is actually running on my phone, which I didn't have the best of phones at the time either. And probably breaking. So it'd take a while for that to even load up. Then I'd see like, oh, my stream like died like an hour ago. But back then, like compared to now, like it's been forever since I had somebody come in just to be asshole trolls, essentially. That didn't even happen a whole lot back then either. And catch these stupid mackerels and sardines, no problem, but not getting anything else. The one that looked like it was definitely a barracuda. That guy was a bit of a bitch to catch. I didn't even get him caught, otherwise I wouldn't be still in this spot. If I get too far, they end up breaking off. Still broke. So far all I've caught in this spot is mackerel, sardines, and electric eel. It looked like I had some other fish type on the line, then it broke. That's just sardine that just swam right into me. I see some people mentioning lagging out of the Prime Wars, which that really sucks. Yeah, it's happened to others. I have yet to lag out of a Prime War, but I've had bad enough lag that fucking fish. That like I couldn't do anything. I would start off on my Gatling cannon, get to help burn down the boss's shield, but then after it would that's just gonna be a bait loss, I think. But then after I'd get off the turret, stuff would take too long to register that I was off the turret and actually let me start shooting my regular gun. That I wouldn't get any damage on the boss's health. Then his shield would come back, so gotta jump on the turret to try to get the shield back down. Then it lag trying to get back on the turret, and then I would have hell of a time trying to do that. And then eventually it'd register that I was on the turret and I could shoot like 1 or 2 rounds, and then I'd have to get back off to try to do DPS with my regular weapon. I really hate fishing. Sardine. But I don't even know if, like, you gotta be looking at like a specific direction, like there's a sweet spot you move it to actually start reeling in, or else stop it from breaking. But yeah, overall I understand how the Prime War is supposed to work for Nightmare mode. And I had gone through like plenty enough stuff on other MMORPGs that I don't really need to hear callouts or whatever. I pay enough attention to what all is going on for situational awareness to keep my ass in the game. Like, don't stand in the fire, sort of thing. But there's too many people that don't have that are joining in the Prime War. Of course, the more people that are there, I figure it's gonna be. Nightmare Prime War just came out today, so everybody wants to try to get that done, to get the Starcrom. But not everybody has like situational awareness. Or understand what the hell is going on, or take the chance to look in their upper left hand corner where you see got the season goals up there on my screen. It explains to you how you're supposed to do the fight. Beat the regular boss, get plasma missile from regular bosses dead. Break. Then use those missiles from the regular bosses to light up the big bad. Like spelled out plain as day in the upper left hand corner, but for whatever reason people can't catch on to that. But the best run that I participated in got one of Manibus's tentacles down. Come on. It was starting off okay. I really fucking hate that they don't explain how to do the fishing up in this. But yeah, it's like Zal in the chat is explaining it to other people. We got too many people depend upon YouTube videos to figure things out, and even then they don't get it right without you holding their fucking hand. And I've read in-game stuff for this, for how you're supposed to do fishing. I've looked it up on Reddit and the forums and the discussion boards on Steam and videos on YouTube. Nobody's got a definite way of how the hell to do this fishing. Try pulling away from whatever direction the fish is going, but try not to do it too much that the breaking, but sometimes you pull away, they still, like this one's going fine, but the other ones that just doesn't matter what you do, still losing your bait. Over that way. On way. All I'm getting is these fucking sardines and mackerel. Trying to watch the chats for going for try more on Nightmare. And the 15th. Dry Valley. That's actually the one that we're doing here. Sort of nice thing about Prime War is it's a merge of all the worlds. This server at least has 10 worlds. Ama's house there is world 4, I think it said. Mine's world 1. But it doesn't matter which world you're in whenever it comes down to the Prime War. It just throws you in there. Put them on. Right. I do know, I did see, yeah, I need salt. I've got plenty of salt. Not here. Still wait. How many mackerels? I think I'm gonna try a different area for fishing when I next go out. Let's take one of these. Take both these stacks. Here. These ones are pretty much just gonna end up freaking deteriorating, which will become spoiled food, which I'll just end up using for fertilizer, I guess. Okay. I think the missiles go here. Hey, you guys, thank you very much for the 25 months. 2 years and a month, yeah. Got me just as I was getting ready to try to go to do a Prime War. You get to see that awesome lag I've been talking about for the last hour or so while fishing. Okay, one thing I like to do is break that down. Materials are in my backpack. Shitload of missiles. Weighs me down like all hell. Or so this truck is essentially just a glorified friggin' backpack for me. And current Prime War they're going to be doing is Dry Valley. So we poop here. House. I'll eat whenever I get. Trying to rush over here, so try to set up and be ready. With how important the Prime Wars are for PvE, wish they would have put teleporters a little bit freaking closer. Thankfully, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to get your stamina. How you been, Ika? Hopefully you've been okay. Oh, I see. Captain House person has not bothered to research nightmare difficult. Our bubble. Yep. Truck. Out. And we go through the bubble and poof, there goes truck. No doubt there will be plenty of people here that... The fuck is that? Plenty of people here that have their vehicles parked. But this is what I was talking about, where shit from previous attempts don't disappear. Which I hate. I wish it would wipe after like a day. That'll probably be the only thing that I'm really happy about whenever it comes down to the server wipe here in another week or so. Less houses that are built and just left there by people that played the game for content about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whole fucking parade of people here already with the vehicles parked everywhere. Hey, Seawolves. Gotta give Ika a shot. So, 76 months. Damn. Been a long time, huh? But thank you for the continued support. Always appreciated it. It's nice seeing you. I like that drawing that you posted in the Discord here earlier. Yesterday, the day before. It's nice. Boss. Well, the boss spawns like up in the sky, but silver pool that other shit should be spawning from should be over here. Crossbow, but I gotta use it a whole lot. Right down there is where there's a silver pole on the other side of that wall. Somebody built. Trying to see if there's any other silver poles around here. There's supposed to be one. What else stuff as I come up on deadline for microcomic? Oh, nice. Tempted to get the iron there because I need more steel for making more missiles. Here. Was going to get these trees, but it seems Mother Nature has claimed them. I guess I'll try over there. I just don't feel like fighting the things that are at the stuff right there. Get my sanity back some. But what's the deadline for your comic? Like, I want to summon my vehicle right now. Just put all these fucking missiles in it so I'm not slowed down like this, but till I actually see like, hey, we're starting in 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. I don't hear these guys are attacking something. Bird was. Get there. Drone. Fighting something. I think they're after that bird that I saw. End of this month. Ooh. Close. 3. Maybe it's wolf that they were fighting. Drone, don't even start your shit with me. Part where you do the work. Yeah, I know how that feels. I got the idea. We're getting through making it. Alright, so I gotta get back up here. Cut down some trees for wood for making stuffs. I should have put wooden center blocks in my truck. Look at that garbage. There's no real fucking reason for that. And this game does have, like, if the bottom's taken out, the rest of it's gonna fall. Alright. Can't build. Actually, I will find some anyway, so let's get some iron here. Will most likely end up using a lot of my missiles. This stuff is pretty expensive. Yeah, was not the best, but what I got with it. And this probably isn't the best of spots to build either, because if I remember right, boss spawns there, boss spawns down there, but for whatever reason, not a whole lot of people covering that away. See you down here. Do something? Hmm? How about these? The shit out of wolves with a stun baton. Come here. Here, hide. Oh, that's another thing. It seems some of the nightmare ones are so screwed up that it just insta-fills. 62 shots. Roughly 400 ammo. Gun. 55 missiles. A lot of people in Dry Valley right now. Like, part of me wants to move over that way. Actually, I will move. Hate how some people build. They'll build it up high, then come over and you won't be able to jump up sometimes. You got people with their fucking cars up here for whatever reason. There's the thing that starts the mission. I really hope that gets taken out like at the very beginning. I'm betting this is that person's car also, so that'll hopefully take massive damage for falling that far. A lot of people here, you got people in the chat bothering to ask that people move damn vehicles to help with lag, but will they listen? Most likely not. LB will actually the hound. Ooh, jeez. Hate when it fucking does. See the silver right down there. That pool right there. Fucking. My turret ass. Fucking get. Doesn't like climb.
Whoa, these guys are fucking crazy.
Would be thought to build them. If I do building before starts, I'm gonna gravel again. Enemies spawn from over that way. No one spawns down that way. I think it's all like a spread this direction.
Lisa, you forget what you saw right now.
Yeah, I was building it. No, he's gonna get plenty enough from building structures being dangerous. Like, I try not to be like any of these assholes that just have their vehicles all spread in the area. More stuff that the game has to render.
I broke my motorcycle.
Here. Probably the best I can be right now. Now it's just waiting for it to start. Enemies, bosses, one big boss essentially that I think it's the Hound spawn. Hound spawns down there. I think Hunter spawns from over in that area. Servitor is like 5 minutes. Start. Doesn't show how many people. The thing that sort of sucks, the one that I did earlier today, that we got at least one tentacle down. I was up nearly 2,300 score, so I would have gotten the gold chest thing, no problem. But then it bugged. You'll see in the upper left-hand corner where my season goals things are. That'll change to what the parameters for the primal are once it starts. And like after about 20 or 30 minutes of us fighting this shit, staving things off, and people building, and people shooting, figuring out what the hell to do. and then it just switched back to this, like how you see now, with no prime directives for the Prime War, but the bosses were still taking damage. Things were still being like we were still able to attack stuff normally. So it's just. But I don't have nearly as much ammo as I did last time.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
For that one, if you're learning, it's like I'll just go full tilt with trying to help out. And I think I took like 150 missiles and went through all of them.
Oh, okay.
So my cousin's on a different server, but it's only on 2.
Okay, well you should be on top of this. Then you should be on the restrainer.
Fuck is it? Garbage.
Hey, Loki, can someone explain what?
You know your music's bad when you fucking use or
Okay, so
paid
you've
for
never done this
ad
before? There's
YouTube
the
to
Manibus
get it out
boss,
there.
right? And he has a silver shield like the regular Prime bosses do. You need red plasma to get rid of it. Or you need to loot the other bosses that spawn to shoot the ammo that they drop at Manibus.
Just yoink that
and
cannon.
the other bosses
That ain't yours.
are the other bosses are the other Prime War bosses. But it's pretty straightforward. It's super easy.
So do we just kill everything at once? Or do we like?
What we're gonna do is, you're gonna focus one arm of Manibus with plasma. So we're gonna focus the far right arm first, and then we'll go from there. We tried far left, but people kept missing. I've got red plasma rounds, but I don't have a cannon.
By the way, do we have a boss
that's
to build there, just in case?
I think that's everybody.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's that crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it's a madhouse sort of thing, but they've managed to clear it 3 times already, it
might as well
seems.
take that
So
cannon. There's 2 here. Greedy can use that one.
see how it goes.
There you go.
I think
Okay.
the biggest issue is that you've got to take down 3 of Manibus's.
Alright, we're
You're
gonna
dealing with bosses from the previous
Yeah.
Prime Wars. And
just get in position. 'Cause
people
there's
are
no
probably
countdown for this.
still
There's
in
no
the
3-minute
mindset
timer,
that
it
like,
starts
oh,
instantly.
once this boss gets to a certain amount of HP, it goes into a phase that we got to worry about.
Exactly, you need this cannon.
If we don't do this specific thing, it becomes
Yeah,
a wipe.
you're gonna shoot the hands with plasma. And then the other bosses, we shoot them with biomissiles. Plasma's for mana.
But luckily, they don't do that. Unless it was so laggy that it just screws up their stuff. Alright, starting now. Here we go. See the upper left-hand corner, everything's changed. Instruct defensive installations, protect the thyroid, get the fuck away.
Why is it raining?
So you got a Ravenous down
Where
here.
is it at?
There's a Hunter down the bottom over there.
So
There's
is
our
it raining because
Manibus.
of the Prime
Won't be
War?
able to
Oh my
damage it until we
gosh.
actually take its shield off. Gotta watch for the other boss spawns. We got Ravenous Hunter though, sadly, that's fucking slow. There we go, there's puppers. Yeah, just wait and let
Alright,
other
focus the Hound. We're gonna focus the Hound. Everybody on the Hound.
people go down. Just getting off of it. Oh, we got that stuff. Jeez. Looks like only one person's shooting it today. And that's probably because of the lag, which doesn't help that we've got all these vehicles. Okay, there goes one vehicle flying. Come on. Still waiting for the hunter to come up over. Where did it go? Dead. Okay, people are probably shooting at the they're shooting at something, I just don't fucking see it. Far right arm first, could be that one. Yep, lag is much worse because a lot of people aren't paying attention, getting the fuck out of getting their vehicles. Any bosses. Let's see if spawns over there possible. And just wasted your time because of SQL popping up.
Guys, get the hound, get the hound.
There's somebody saying hound, but I don't see anything. Oh, it's in there. These idiots building everything. Oh, that's smoking. Looks like people are gonna be losing their vehicles with this one. Regular enemies. Can get points for killing the regular enemies as well. Not leaving my stuff up to DLC. Fix things like delete the stuff behind me. Just damn. Come on, stop wiggling, you fuck. Okay, try to get rid of some of these extras. Tentacle retracted. I don't know why I marked that. Actually get on, but you know, bitch was shooting. Come on, let me fire at least one fucking. This is what I was talking about. Not being able. I wasn't even holding down the fire button when I looked that up. watch for any bosses. Did get a few hits on one of these. Hard to tell which one it actually is they cut. Go ahead. Don't see any of the bosses. Yes. It's Shadow Hound. Like a fully animated. What? Close, but this Right, I'm just almost waiting for any. Oh, that man of it. Close. There's a servitor on the thing. Saw that red particle effect on it. Thought it was open. Getting there. Hard to do anything when you can't even tell where the hell the boss is. You can see just the volley of cannon shots. One thing I'm not sure on is if left. They did it first. That's the left arm's almost. There we go. dog over there. Alright, that's that one. Something. Door has doing much better compared to how we're not able to do shit. Dog still alive on her side, I see. Registering any of my got plenty enough ammo. Oh, like I've been saying, yeah, lag is probably like one of the biggest enemies here. Now numbers are fine. Sorry, back. Come on. Come on, let me shoot, please. Goddamn. 6 shots I can at least do. Alright, that's all my ammo supposedly. It would. All I can do for now. About halfway on the ship.
Got him! Got him! On drip, drip, drip. Best bring your water bottle. Best bring your water bottle. At a high rate, you should hydrate, cause
Stuff is probably the most brutal part. The lag stuff. Okay, so we're about halfway through. Got a hound around here somewhere? Like, yep, there he is. He still has this. Best I can do is work on the ads, trying to get for. Yeah, I know that loot box all the way over there. Fucking air. Commoners we got. That's still left. That thing is in such a shitty location. Damn. Worry about getting through the thing. Fight. Yeah, got another shadow hound, but we'll probably get that one done. Since it's not down over the edge, stupidly. We need to kill these mini bosses to be able to get the missiles to make Manibus's shield go away. Alright. Bye bye. Wish I could do the same thing to Twitch out. Know about this. I'm out of missiles, so all I can do is work on killing ads, bosses. I got plenty enough score that we're gonna get the gold box at the end if we finish it. Problem is, we ran out of shit for getting that shield down. I can't make red plasmas. I brought what missiles I could bring. A lot of them got eaten up by fucking lag. Eat. Shoot. I don't even think it's much of a bother with Manibus attacking the stuff. Just not being able to damage. I'm getting very, very fucked. Almost out of my skill. Servitor now. Amateur. There we go, over my tungsten round. Aye. Here's the loop. Oh, damn it. Way it moved, I thought that we actually managed to get down the, shield. That's what I'm talking about, the fucking reload stuff. With how bad the lag is. Good. So close, get very, very close. Somebody keeps picking up the red plasma. Ooh. Wish we. How the fuck did they? Gotta move around, make stuff's not good. That spell wasn't right. Garbage. Close. I don't mind throwing out the ammo. Matter of shit actually working. We need 2 missiles, I think. We get 2 plasma missiles on that arm. We would finish this fight. How am I hitting that? Sweet. All that damage. 30 minutes wasted. Some assholes that didn't use missiles. That was a big waste of time and resources. One thing that sucks about the whole situation right now. Supposedly, this one are both insta fails. Once you start it up, it just can't stop any and ends up destroying the thing. Then this is left on a half-hour cooldown. Public school system. Yeah, possibly.
I don't think it can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was trying to coach the guy.
Oh yeah, no worries. That's sad that we didn't defeat it.
Well, I knew I should have just brought some extra. I didn't count on people missing the looted warheads. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's try
It destroyed my gun. So I ran out of literally my gun was completely destroyed.
So yeah. Sadly, that was half hour wasted, and we can't go and attempt on the other two because they're bugged. I am plumb out of
do
ammo.
we try again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, most of the shit is still here, so it's fine. But like, oh, I feel so bad, man. I just feel bad for the people who like this was their first run. It was so close.
Dude, we were so close. So close. I saw the time. It was like 2 minutes left, and I was so sad. I was like,
I was trying. I was
"No."
throwing purple Molotovs at it. I don't even know.
I was throwing everything at the lighters. I was throwing those at it. I was doing whatever I could.
Everybody's trying everything to get that last bit of armor off the thing. Surprisingly, a lot of it stayed. Like, some of it's damaged, like right there.
Yeah,
There's
it was,
damage.
It was really fun. Alright, well then I'm gonna try to go get some more ammo, more stuff, repair my guns, and then I'll come back.
I'm gonna have to rebuild everything.
No, I do take some solace in knowing some people are going to have to fully repair their vehicle. Stupid and left in battlefield. Spring leg. Or steel. Luckily, that didn't take. Sadly, that means half hour until attempt. For now, there. Plant fuel. Bit of star sword. Box. Check my. At times I wish there was a way to specify that I just want polluted water going into this instead of dirty water. breakout. 2008. He's putting up. The reason why I move them here. Plants. What the fuck? I guess. Pretty well. One over here. I think that's the path for now. Oh, Jesus. I don't expect that lag. Yeah, actually, let me get it. Always looking for silver so I have something to sell once the vendor's set. And it just suddenly gets dark. Plenty of bears around. This is not playlist. Fuck to do. Shit is wrong. I can't even remember where the hell I left off because I was doing the Prime War. Oh boy. Lag's really getting there for server now, isn't it? There. I'd like to get Nightmare cleared on stream. Something cool to like show off. Biggest chokehold right now, I think, is maybe resources. Have enough resources to make enough missiles and people listening. That's a big damn problem. Because last time is, I think the biggest pain was somebody picking up those missiles that the bosses drop and not using them, or else intentionally. Which is, of course, no silver. Go up here. Money, money, money. At this point, I didn't want to get copper, but don't even care if I get another Diggy Boy. More so interested. Stuff together for being to get the energy links that I can get from just selling stuff. I don't even think I got a whole lot of damage on Anubis either. I sort of stand by what I posted in game chat. I wish that they'd make it that if somebody picks up the missile but doesn't use it, they explode after a set amount. That would hopefully deter people from being assholes and picking them up without actually. Yeah, I only moved 0.1%. Damage did I do? Well, gained about 170,000, I think. 2 million damage, definitely gonna take a while. Once the Starcrum, having that avatar frame would be cool too. Right now, if I want to get Prime War done, get Starcrum from that, want to contribute, but at least adding more missiles to it. Since I can't make red plasma. Thought maybe there was a silver in those ores. There's another corrupted bear right there. Okay, no extra from that. Good. Hey, the bears in this, they will catch up to your ass pretty easily. If you're in their area, don't just turn a blind eye thinking that you can outrun them. so I can make a better one. I don't like letting stuff. Go for my regular vehicle. Funny enough, my premium fuel isn't even really used for fueling my vehicles. It's mainly used for just blowing shit up. Down to the super. That's an event thing. Loot this car and then just teleport back. Oh, there's two cars here. But there's a bear next to the other one. Fuck that. Probably just throw stuff in. Furnace here. Things are really lagging on the server now. Part of why I like to go on foot for some of my collecting stuffs. Hit more cars without having to constantly on and off your bike. Put more in my, pull out more. Yeah, about 1,000, good to have. Hopefully, but I might get done with melting all. Oh, fuck. Get about 100 missiles. Oops. $71 with 5 gold. Yeah, that should definitely be enough to buy out. I'll get the stock of Link from next month. Well, next week. Sucks that using silver or gold, you'll still have like 2,000 left over that the vendors will still have that they could buy stuff from you. But then you're like trying to give them garbage to pick up that last 2K. Sadly, no onion, if that's even actually in. Just waiting on deal. $19 made up already. Keep things I've been organizing. $14. In there slowly, up to 20 again. Yeah, just sort of going full tilt with building fucking mill. Time, what's going over there? Gonna have all the cooldowns done on. Three. Make Stardust, but then portable fuel. Thing I don't like is like most places that I know of oil. That's done. Timer on. Are mostly taken up. All around here. Should have. Then I had that whole issue when I was trying to the oil from somewhere over here that was built. Yeah, I think I was like right here whenever I last streamed this, and none of this was counting oil. So it looks exact same as this shit. I managed to weasel my way into one of these spots. I forget which one it was, and I did get some crude oil pumped up, but it takes just so damn long. And I wasn't in a corrupt zone, so I didn't have my Stardust generators. I was running up a solar panel. And then, as far as I recall, there was no Stardust ore in this area. So at least over here. So I don't have a way to get crude oil for making fuel. I have literally just like come over to this side of the map and marked an area like here and walked this entire path, hitting cars as I went along, doing fuel. Well, not fuel, but hitting cars and hitting different ore nodes as I ran around. Now this whole area, like around here, has Stardust ore, so I can farm here and get plenty of Stardust ore. Then do this route like once and I'll have a couple thousand Stardust ore. Well, Stardust source. Dry Valley's back up again, but still in the process of up for another 9 stuff, 80 at the end of it. Started winding route. Oh. 3 participants there. I could go and get the free stuff, but I'm getting it. My biggest concern. At least one nightmare from you're done. This will basically be still going. Prepper. Yeah. Hmm. Wait. Seven. Six. Oh yeah, I think. Wait. Alrighty, for those that have subscribed, we have that raid message right there. For those that aren't subscribed, global version, use those emotes, your own emotes, somebody else's emotes. Here you got them, so use them, have fun with it. Khan's currently doing some artists, so get a little change of pace from all the pew pew stuff that's been going on this channel. But yeah, again to everybody that showed up, Kenny Lee, Trundle, Cass, Jell, II, Ama, Ika, Muxiel for the subs. Thanks for the raid, JP. Yeah, you guys all have a nice day and tacos and burritos.